me pin back my hair while I do my makeup because this is gonna throw me off. All right, we can do that. That's cute. Hi guys, I'm Erin and welcome back to my channel. Absolutely, we're changing our lives this year. I'm claiming it. It's our year. You can claim it if you want to in the comments, but we're hard launching into a new era and I'm gonna tell you how in this video, and that's by turning your goals into a bingo card. I did that last year and my life looks completely different now. I have a whole new outlook on life, a whole new mindset. I got rid of a lot of self-sabotaging habits that I didn't even know I had. But I'm gonna tell you in this video how to hard launch into a new era, how to optimize your bingo card and reset and reinvent your life. And I'm gonna do it while I do my makeup. We'll see how far into my makeup I actually get. I already knew as a part of my initiative to be fucking for real that it's a little harder for me to talk while I do my makeup. So I was like, just get the intro out of the way and then you can start on like a base of some sort. So we'll see if I get past foundation in this video. We'll see. We're trying new things, reinventing ourselves. We're being better. All right. All right, let's get into it. But first, here's the TikTok that started it all. I'm turning my New Year's resolutions into a bingo card. And now that it is a game, I'm going to win. All right, I'm going to get multiple bingos. And because I know I'm gonna get multiple bingos, I'm gonna put some delusional shit on there. All right, one in particular, well, okay, let's be real. 3 to 4 are so delusional, I'm not even gonna put it on the internet to show you guys the bingo card. For those 4, but it's happening. I'm going to get bingo, all right? So if you're in a silly, goofy mood and everything is a game to you, then, maybe try it out. Do a little insert your name, 2023 bingo. See what happens at the end of the year. And here are the 2 TikToks that showed all of my bingo card. Erin's 2023 bingo. So I'm going to get a car. I need my own wheels. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna query my children's book. I used to teach, and it's probably why I thought of this game thing, because anytime you turn things into a game, kids want to pay attention and do their work all of a sudden. So I'm going to query my children's book because the subject matter means the world to me, and I've talked to many kids about it, and I just think that it needs to be in households, and I think it could help a lot of people. So I want to query my children's book. I'm going to try a new acting technique class, and my new acting technique class actually starts tomorrow, and I'm terrified. So then I'm going to finally decorate the rest of my place because I'm tired of living like a frat boy. It's time to be fun, hot, and cool. So then vacation in Greece. I was supposed to go to Greece in 2020, but we saw what happened there. So I'm finally going to go to Greece. Then move to LA. Anyway, then we have our first delusion. Listen, if this one comes true, I will absolutely hop on the internet and say it. I only put in the delusions just for this video, but I have the full one on my phone. So if this one happens, when it happens, I'm definitely gonna come back on the internet and say it. Next one, I don't know why it put a thing over it, but yeah, host a themed dinner party. I'm obsessed with like over-the-top dinner parties, and I've never thrown my own, so I want to do that. Truth Weekend table read. It's the screenplay for my novella, Truth Weekend, and you guys can read it. I believe the link of it is on here, and if it isn't, then I'm going to put a link in my bio after I upload this video. So I wanted to do a table read for that screenplay. Go bouldering. I want to go bouldering so badly, and at this point, I'm probably just going to have to go by myself because I don't know anybody else who wants to go. So direct a short film, period. Try 8 new restaurants. I feel like I keep eating at the same handful of places and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm gonna try 8 new restaurants. What else? Free space is probably just gonna be my birthday. I saw another creator do that and I love it. So my birthday, another delusion. This delusion is a running joke amongst my friends and my family. And you know what? This year I'm embracing it. And when that one comes true, you won't hear a peep from me. Just know, Okay, like for part 2. All right, then Sarah, put the money in the bag. Here's part 2 of my personal 2023 bingos. So at the bottom, we already talked about my delusion for right here. If you guys can guess the delusions, if I don't end up stitching them like at the end of the year anyway, but if you guys can guess the delusions, I'll say them. I'll say that you're right. So there's that delusion that my whole family and all my friends, they keep saying it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna embrace it this year. So there's that. At the bottom, we have do the creative direction for a brand or a celebrity. Period. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna stitch the mess out of this video once it does. Up top over here, post 20 YouTube videos that you love. I just want to be more creative in the new year and just post videos that I'm obsessed with and that I want to watch as well. So there's that little goal. This delusion over here, I'm gonna act all the way brand new when it happens. All the way brand new when it happens. Out of context, makeup. That's all I'm gonna say. Out of context, makeup. First draft of my novel, self-explanatory. It's gonna get done. Get an agent, absolutely. Next one, this delusion. Guess. This delusion is going to happen, but I feel like it's gonna happen at like the very end of the year because it takes a lot. There's a lot of building with this one. That's why I put it over here. So this one, it's gonna take a lot out of me, but I know it's gonna happen. And if you can guess this one, I'll say it. I'll say it. Based on all the other cards, I feel like you'll be able to guess where I'm going with this. But there's that delusion. What do we have? Vacation within the US. I don't know. I'm thinking either San Francisco or like a cute little New York trip. Undecided. Spa day. I've never like had a real spa day before. I've never gotten a massage, so I want to go and do that. Go dancing. I never go dancing anymore, so I want to do that. And then go to a concert. Beyonce? If you've already been to 1,000 of her concerts, save some tickets for us, all right? So that is my 2023 bingo. Again, I made this in Canva. You can make it in Google Docs, or you could do it physically. And if you need some extra motivation, then you could just put it as your phone background. Yes, I am gonna do prizes for when I get bingo. It's probably gonna be me buying something. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's probably gonna be me doing a little treat for myself. So yeah, follow along and stitch what your goals are as well. Those videos completely blew up, and it caused thousands of stitches and people using my audio and teachers implementing it into their classroom and people making their own bingo cards, and it made its way to Twitter and Facebook. And I think the reason why this lit people up so much is because of the idea of gamifying your goals. So when you think of your obstacles or these big scary dreams that you have as this final boss that you have to eliminate, then it's more fun. If you want my bingo cards, I'm gonna link them down in my description. I have the 16 squares, 9 squares, and the big 25 square bingo cards. They're all in different designs and they come in bundles. So I'll have that link down below, as well as the entire 55-page Reset and Reinvent Yourself workbook that goes beyond drink water, take vitamins. No. We are examining the past and using that as a roadmap to build a better future. We're doing deep dives on self-sabotage. There's a bunch of prompts and cleaning guides. So if you're looking for a glow up and you completely want to reset and change your life, then I'll have that linked below as well. So let's talk about how to optimize your bingo card and the mistakes that I made so that you don't have to make them. Very aesthetic. Look at that. Oh, so aesthetic. I'm getting better, okay? Number 1, visualize what you actually want. No matter if it sounds cringy or vain or impossible or it completely goes against what people's expectations of you are or what people's perceptions of you are or the previous persona that you upheld. No matter what it is, rip away all the shame and ask yourself what you actually want. Making this bingo card has been the biggest test in audacity and betting on myself because, and I say this all the time, but the people who have the things that you want, It's not because they're some like exalted being, like they're not gods. They just had the audacity to boldly state, no matter how crazy it sounded, but they had the audacity to say what they actually wanted and then took the inspired action to get it. So if people are trying to bring you down and be like, oh, those goals are impossible, just think, okay, it's impossible for them, not for you. Your dreams were put in your heart for a reason. You have the audacity to make it happen. It's impossible for them, not for you. So because I got over my weird little fear of looking cringy or my fear of being seen in my genesis, like at the beginning of something new and, being seen trying, because of that, because I went online and boldly stated the goals that I have, even though they seem impossible or cringy or vain, I boldly went online as if I already had like an army of viewers. I went online and said, hey, this is what I'm doing. These are my goals. One of my goals was to go to Greece, which looking back, with what Greece money? You tell me. But one of my goals was to go to Greece. And with only 1,400 followers, Delta Airlines saw my video and then gave me 2 free round trip tickets to Greece. And before that, I had this mindset that like cool stuff like that doesn't happen to girls like me. And especially like in the online space, I was like, oh, it only happens to girls with like hundreds of thousands of followers or maybe even 1 million followers. But once that happened, a flip switched in my brain where I was like, no, cool things happen to me all the time. I just have to have the balls and the audacity to say what I want. And also, like, if you have a big audacious dream, talk about it a lot. You never know who could help you and who has connections with who, so talk about what you want. I'm gonna use this little mirror because baby, I can't see. Number 2, pinpoint the feelings you get in your visualization. What are the words? So, and if the words, again, are cringy, who cares? You're doing this exercise alone. You're watching me on your phone right now. It's just us. So what are the words, even if they sound cringy, what are they? Is it success, wealth, creativity, freedom, connection, clout, whatever it is? What are the words? And then number 3, think of all of the things that you could do this year that would give you those feelings. So does the person in your visualization, did they go wakeboarding? Okay, then we're gonna put wakeboarding on the bingo card. Does this person like know how to cook like 8 mean meals, like 8 interesting meals? Okay, then we're gonna put 8 interesting meals on the bingo card. Number 4, everything on your board doesn't have to be like these insane career or health goals. They can be fun stuff too. So on my board, I had try 8 new restaurants, go bouldering, go to a concert. Put fun stuff on there so that you can also have things to look forward to and so that your year can also be fun and memorable. So here's an example of a completed square. 5, say you only have like 3 big goals this year. Break down each goal into steps and then put each step into a separate square and then reward yourself after you complete each square so that you can keep up motivation. 6, implement stretch goals if you think that they would help you rather than hinder you. So my regular goal was to complete and polish my screenplay, but my stretch goal, which would take me even further out of my comfort zone, was to do a table read of it. And I did it, and I rewarded myself with this gorgeous green dress that I bought. Not my camera cutting out and then like blacking out the last 2 clips that I had and saying, oh, you don't have any more storage. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And then hours later, it's fine, I can record now. I'm about to go somewhere, but I want to finish up this video. Number 7, organize your bingo card in accordance to how easy or hard you think it would be for you to get bingo. I didn't do this and I wanted to rip my hair out. I just jotted them down and filled in the squares according to what order I thought of my goals. You don't have to do this. You can rearrange your board any time of the year, any way you want to do it. I just put mine online, so I felt like I had to keep them in so people didn't think I was trying to like jip my way into bingo. Now for the execution. Obviously, you can go about your bingo card any way you want. My goal this year is to be a bit more streamlined because I delved headfirst into my goals. So excited, not saying that you shouldn't be excited about yours, absolutely be over the moon excited about yours, but I love to do everything all at once, and that's what I did with this bingo card. I jumped in and tried to tackle everything all at once, and the things that aren't completed on my bingo card are like 80-90% done. and I'm still completing those now. So this year I'm gonna try and streamline things. But for you, there's 2 ways to go about it. So one, you could try to tackle all your big goals first and just hard launch yourself into this new era, or you could take another approach, which is you do all of the smaller goals first to kind of baby step yourself into this new era. Soft launch. Also, for rewarding yourself, of course, you're gonna reward yourself after you do a little square, and then another time an even bigger reward when you hit bingo. But also, you can use the fun things on your bingo card as your reward. All right, guys, I'm so sorry that there were so many technical difficulties. That's all that I have for you. Hopefully the next video will be a lot better. I'm already, manifesting that it will be. So let me know what your goals are. If you're doing bingo this year, if you did it last year, how it went for you, so I could be a supportive soccer mom for you in the comments. Go drink some water, and I will see all of you lovely people in my next video. Bye.